Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be playing some Need for Speed Heat. Game is 6 years old now, but it's one of the better Need for Speeds in my opinion. Pretty demanding too, well it used to be at least. So I'm going to go through the in-game settings that I'm using. So in terms of resolution, playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160, no VSync, no HDR. You can see resolution scale is at 100%, so playing at native. Motion blur I use with racing games because it makes sense. Texture quality is at ultra, everything else is also at ultra. Ambient occlusion at AA04, which is the maximum. And the game is using TAA, so no upscaling. This game obviously predates most upscaling. And that is pretty much it for the in-game settings. Not too much to see here. Thought I'd give this a try to see how the 9950X 3D fares, as my 9800X 3D was struggling at times. But as you can see, using the 3D cache cores, but also using some miscellaneous cores as well, not really just sticking to the 3D cache cores. That is typical of the Frostbite engine though, so I'm not surprised. Hopefully that will help keep the GPU utilization up, so let's see how things go. It's an old game, so not expecting it to use much VRAM. Only using 5 gigabytes at the moment. I actually think the game looks a little bit better at night time, if I'm honest, but I don't expect it to change performance too much, but I will try and do a night race as well when I can.
Yo, just checking in. How's the car?
It beats walking.
Look, I know it's not a world beater, but it's something to build on.
It's good. Seriously. Thanks for cutting me a deal.
Well, maintenance is part of the package. If you have any engine trouble, hear any odd noises, I'll take care of it.
Thanks.
You know where I'll be. Peace.
Doing over 230 FPS, which is pretty insane. Game's playing really smooth though. I think when I first played this game, I think I had RTX 2080 Ti, and playing this at native 4K was a bit of a struggle. So to see the RTX 5090 just to completely boss this, doing over 200 FPS consistently, at least in the open world, is pretty impressive. Let's see what it does when you've got a full group of cars around you. May not be that easy, but I don't expect things to change too drastically, maybe drop down to 180 or so. But note that the 9950X 3D drawing 150 watt, this is probably the first game other than maybe Battlefield 6 that draws anywhere close to this, and that's just typical of the Frostbite engine. Alright, looks like we're having a night race.
Been waiting long?
It flew by.
Cool. Let's go.
Where are we going?
There's a race down by the beach. You're not the only new face in town. Figure you want to know how you measure up. Take a left up here.
I'm guessing this race is how I make a name, right?
You're not getting anywhere without one. You want to spend all that showdown bank on better parts or rack up invites to more races? Then people need to know who you are. And racing at night is the best way to make that happen.
Luke is gonna be there?
He'll have his head stuck on their hood somewhere. Dude lost his nerve years ago.
What the shit, Rivera? Think you can put on a race and I won't hear about it?
That was the plan, Kenny.
Well, I'm here now, and I'm about to give these beginners a little taste of the Speed Boys.
Everything is really lame, crashy races you got no business being in.
You step out on these roads and you're fair game. You hear that, greenhorn?
Is he talking to me?
Damn right I'm talking to you. I'm numero uno around here, and don't you forget it.
Did he just say numero uno?
If you do nothing else tonight, beat him, please.
I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Almost there.
Anything else I should know?
Finish the race and we'll talk. Hey! This is it. Let's see what you got. I'm gonna try to film you when we're driving.
Hope you get a good shot of my rear end.
Get lost, Kenny.
Try and get a good start.
Come on, let's kick this guy's stinking tailpipe.
Out of my way.
What a bad start already. Already creeping up on first place. Let's try and stay in Kenny's slipstream. So among other cars, you're around 200 FPS.
If you want to drift, try slamming on the gas the next time you take a corner.
Yeah, not the best corner. I find that this handling model isn't the best when it comes to Need for Speed games. A little bit stiff. So you usually you'd initiate drifts with your handbrake, but on this game you can either use your regular brake and turn in, or you can let go of acceleration and jump back on acceleration to initiate the drift. And for me, that one keeps a bit more minimum speed. Yeah, dropping below 200 FPS at times, but I can say nighttime doesn't really have an impact. No, I'm trying to win. Okay, looks like I'm gonna get the win. Bad for my first race.
First night, first win.
You got lucky.
I got some dope shots of you in the race. I can't wait to post these. Yo, check it out. You see anything you like?
All of them. Think they'll be up for a race?
Nice try. You got a little way to go before they give you a shot.
Who's they?
The League. They've been around for years. Showdown floods this place with new blood. They surface and check out the talent. Once you're in, it's access to everything. Best cars, races, parts. You wanna know why we're here every single night? That's your answer. They say Luca was almost in and gave it up. Sounds just like him.
All units, we have reports of a street race in progress. Suspects last seen driving at high speeds near West Side.
Shit. We should get moving before the cops show up. I'm sending you a bunch of places around the city we can lay low until the heat's off. I'm gonna head to one in Eden Shorts and edit your highlights.
Too bad. I was having fun.
You can keep racing if you want. It's your choice. Just remember, if you're gonna get in trouble, don't get caught. Kinda ruins the whole name-making thing.
Okay, she did say she'll send me a few races. Let's go and check this one out. So I'm literally using the bog standard first car that you get. I haven't even made any modifications to it yet. I haven't even got a nitrous kit. So nighttime raining, still very, very good performance. Yeah, and the game doesn't seem to stutter as well. Feels real nice to play. Still, for a 9950X 3D to see over 50% CPU utilization is pretty insane. Try and get a good start.
You're pushing it? I'm liking your style, rookie.
Not going to be a rookie for long. I'm actually pretty impressed with the 9950X 3D's boost clock, even under such a heavy load for a game. Still doing 5.6 at times. And with a 9800X 3D, you'd have to use like an E clock to get there. I know these Asus motherboards can seem to do that, so it's way over the standard 5.2 GHz boost clock you'd get with a 9800X 3D. So in some situations, a 9950X 3D is just insane. And it actually got voted best CPU by gamers, got the Golden Joystick Award, so congratulations to AMD on getting that. I think they've done an amazing job with the scheduler this time around. So long as you're using balance mode in Windows 11 and you're using the latest chipset drivers, there's literally nothing more for you to do. You just basically plug and play. No need for Process/SU or anything like that, which I constantly get asked about, which I never use.
One of the officers in a pursuit. Get in on the front before it's over.
Hey, just heard on the scanner there's a pursuit in progress. That's not...
Me. Chat later.
Just trying to avoid these guys and still try to win the race. Police will continue to chase you even after the race is finished, so that's the plan. Win the race, get to a hideout, get out of here.
Okay, now you should really think about getting off the street.
Yeah, let's just find a hideout, so should be something on the map. I just want to set a waypoint so it's a little bit easier. Let's see. There's one.
Remember I pinged you those addresses? Find one.
Alright, let's get to the safe house nice and quick. You don't want to hang around because police will pick you back up.
Can't win this fight. Got eyes on the car again.
I'm gonna try and avoid these guys. Can't get into the safe house while they're on my tail. Yeah, I gotta lose this fool.
Suspects no longer in sight control.
And that's good enough.
That driver's gotta be nearby. Get looking.
How's it going out there? Don't leave me hanging too long.
I'm not. I think I made it. Just about.
Not bad for a first night. You got plenty more ahead of you.
It's been up 5 minutes, and we already got hundreds of views.
Oh, we?
Look who I'm at.
Oh, hey. My sister giving you the grand tour, huh? Something like that. You know, just so you know, if racing means ending up in the back of a cop car, she is the perfect guy.
Remind me again which one of us has actually been locked up?
Oh, no, I learned my lesson.
Only thing you learn, it's how to be boring.
Anyone else loses their crew, it'd be a sign to give up or go back to college.
Well, not me. And as for my crew, they weren't up for it. Maybe I found someone who is.
Oh, none of that, that's what you think. You know, but stories I've been hearing lately, cops ain't playing no more. Mira, la calle está caliente.
I know all about the cops. Papi gave me the same damn talk.
Then act like it, mija.
What? Like you did?
Cálmate, cálmate.
Where are you staying?
That's a good question.
How about a garage?
Yeah.
People stay here all the time.
You sure? Find a free couch. It's all yours.
It is pretty story orientated, but it does open up.
Oh, sorry about the runaround. Let's get that NAS hooked up.
All fitted. Now you got the edge whenever you need it.
If I were you, I would hit the streets at night. Remember, you're only spending bank on that ride if you've got a name. I hear you've been tricking out your wheels. That tells me you're serious about this.
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't.
You know, if you want to get in the league, you're not getting there alone.
From what I hear, neither are you.
That's what I wanted to talk about. I'm thinking we can help each other. Form a crew? Unless you got any better offers on the table.
Plenty, actually.
Bullshit. Come on. What do you say?
I say you're on.
All right. Okay, if we're gonna climb the ladder to the league, we gotta get ourselves a race against another crew. Remember Kenny?
That redneck from my first night here?
His crew, the Speed Boys, are ripe for taking down. I'll pull whatever strings I can, but you gotta make yourself worth racing. Earn an invitation. Then we can make our mark.
Okay, let's go and get some more popularity, I guess. We haven't done this race yet. Let's go and check it out.
Dex. Hey, I've set up one of those practice races if you're interested.
Sure, send me the details.
I'll do that right now, and hope to see you downtown.
Later.
As you can see, the game just runs amazing. No real issues. I know the 9950X 3D and the RTX 5090 is making it look easy, but at one point, again, this was a really demanding game. Okay, not a bad start. A real technical track, so gotta be careful with the corners. Alright, let's try this nitrous out. Stay in first place slipstream. After the drifting, you get a little bit of a speed boost. So it's always good to get a nice clean exit. Lost a lot of speed there, but still kept the lead just about. Okay, it's more competitive than I thought it would be. Nice to see. Okay, let's try and do a clean lap. Try not to lose the lead here. Didn't do this part so good last time. This is my weakness. Need to do better here. As long as I can keep my sights on first place, I should be okay. Best place to use nitros. Come on. Okay, we've got one more lap after this. Let's get back the lead if we can. Final lap. This race has been pretty competitive. A weak spot. Done a lot better this time though. Yeah, not a fan of the handling model on this game, but you do get used to it. But honestly, I think, trying to think what my best Need for Speed. I think Payback had the best handling, if I'm honest. I prefer Payback's handling system. Alright, looks like we're going to take this one. Nice job. The nitros came in handy. Alright. I'm going to scratch up the whip a little bit, but got the job done. So as you can see, the game's actually used a bit more VRAM since starting playing, up to 8 gigabytes now. I wouldn't say that's a memory leak, but 8 gigabytes at 4K native is pretty decent, and there's loads of 8K. There's loads of 8 gigabyte cards on the market, so that's not a problem. Anyway guys, I think that's where I'm going to leave things here. Just a little showcase of more the 9950X 3D more than anything. I've already showed off how the 5090 performs with my 9800X 3D when I had it, and I would say GPU utilization was pretty much at 99% most of the time. So I'm happy with the performance, I'm happy with the boost clocks, I'm happy with the temps as well, under 60 degrees at all times, and more are doing its thing. So yeah, very happy with the performance. Expect 200 FPS plus pretty much all the time. That's pretty much it for me guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.